But I mean, that's the assignment they give you, and they're praying that you'll throw some weird hook on it.
Yeah, and you know, if it's a new character and you're like, I don't know, it's an alien race, like you know, it's creating a voice for something completely original. You know, you go for the physical characteristics. You try and look at what you think it would sound like. You know, the face, the lips, the throat. You know.
Hey John, this character is made of light.
Didn't David have to do that?
No, you did that. Yeah.
The ball of light.
The ball of light.
They said, what do you want to do? And all I could think of was they're just going to electronically process this. So I tried to do it without that jazz and see if I got away with it. And I did. It was like, someday my phone will ring. You know, that. Someday my phone will ring. I can't get it out right now.
Basically, he was doing Jackie puppet for this ball of light. Does that answer your question?
Horse burgers. Get your horse burgers.
Hi, I was just wondering, what do you think is the most challenging aspect of what you do as a voice actor?
Getting to the gig on time.
Lay off the beer.
You know, I don't think there's anything really hard about it. It's challenging. It's wonderful work when you get it. I don't think there's anything hard about it. Yes, there are absolute challenges within it, but it's the best job in the world. So, you know.
Wait, can I tack on that? I would say the hardest thing about it, after you've been doing it a while, is trying not to repeat yourself.
Yeah, that's true too.
Because it's easy, and you can get away with repeating yourself. Like, wait, what number is it showing on? Oh, Nickelodeon? Okay. I haven't done this voice on this channel. But you push the bar up a little higher for yourself. Like, okay, that sounds too much like something I did before. How do I get myself to a newer place, you know, for another 15-year-old boy? Okay. That's, I think, one of the hardest parts.
The hardest part is being a utility guy who comes and goes. Dave Herman has the hardest job on the show.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you totally.
Because Dave Herman has to come in and there's this psycho robot that's always in jail or out of jail and trying to cut and kill somebody. Murder. And he just walks in and just starts going off. And he's the king of the guy that can say one word and just like knock you on your ass funny.
Comedy gold.
You know, he's Scruffy the janitor. But he's not always on the show, so I mean, it's like, that's the tough job, is to be all these other guys. Okay, you're astronaut number 2 this week.
Yeah.
And you gotta come up with a voice that, you know, that you haven't done before. So we're used to our characters pretty much. You know, you can fall right into them, but the person who does like some new character that you haven't seen before or some incidental, Dave's right there.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, you can be like, yeah, Cop 2, or the evil alien overlord who's the, you know, main villain in these 4 episodes.
Or Mayor Poopenmeyer.
Someday he'll come out and join us, but for now, I don't know. He might be here.
I think he's in Texas.
Texas. It's not far from here, man.
Texas is far from here.
Texas, where we shoot presidents and people who shoot presidents. You know what? We should be licensed, take new license.
I'm not saying that.
Pennsylvania, a lot farther across than you thought it would.
It's up with Pennsylvania, man. That's the worst. The worst part is it.
You didn't know Pennsylvania's in Texas?
New Hampshire, live free or die. There must be a lot of dead people paying rent.
Sir.
All right, John, I have one request, which is bite my shiny metal ass.
No! I hate that catchphrase!
And then my question is, what is y'all's opinion on some more A-list celebrities getting the voice work in the modern CG movies versus talented voice actors like yourself being used instead?
What's Nah.
He's talking about celebrities. He's talking about
Did somebody
celebrities.
just throw some steak in the lion cage?
Did I speak to you earlier? I might have, no. Oh, no, I was on NPR a little while back, and I'm one of the few people that for some reason I don't... celebrities doing voices is just wrong on its face for cartoon characters because you don't create anything. You know, if they stick a picture in front of our face, we gotta go, and you say, what would it sound like? I can't go, I think it would sound like this. You know? These guys bring in who and what they are, exactly that and nothing else to the character, otherwise you're reciting lines if you don't create a character. And, you know, just think, well, I'd love to be somebody like Cameron Diaz and just go in and, you know, where's my $20 million? You created a very good character. You earned every penny of that.
I keep getting this guy's head because he keeps on moving it.
Don't pay any attention. No, I worry about, you know, I don't worry about I'm not good at work or I'm not going to get jobs because of these friggin' celebrities. You know, it's more like I'd rather be an artist than a celebrity. If you can fart the national anthem, you can be a celebrity. You know what I mean? It's smoking. Now blink once for yes and twice for no. Are you the luckiest girl in the world? Apple in your mouth and put you on a big silver platter. Billy, she's here. Oh my God. Hi, Snooki.
She's a huge Futurama fan.
I have an impression of you.
Oh no, it's so funny.
I guess you know how Billy feels about celebrities.
And I'm praying she watches YouTube and sees me making fun of her and she wants to come up and pick a fight with me. I'll clock her like the situation did.
Oh my God.
I actually like her. I don't care what television.
No, you don't hit women, Billy. You shove them.
Is that what they say?
Are you the new 007?
Kidding, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I got a question for all three of you since you've all done some video game voiceover work. I was just wondering, first, which is your favorite, if you have one, and is that a different process from doing television voiceover or advertising voiceover or what?
It's a lot different.
Yeah, it's hugely different.
It's much more tedious job to do video game voices because you have to create that whole world within that. You have to create all the responses that you would have in that world. Whereas doing a cartoon is 22 minutes. That's it, or 11. In some cases, it's a very structured thing. You don't have to create this entire atmosphere and world. As opposed to a video game where you have to,
Which is like 5 hours worth.
Yeah.
As
You know what
opposed
they
to
give
22
us?
minutes.
They give us this sheet of paper that
Saddest episode ever.
Cartoons bring a tear to your eye when you least expect it, and that just, it's just heartbreaking. Especially when it's like this. Oh my God! I know what's gonna happen.
anybody who has a dog or a cat
Yeah.
knows the feeling.
Oh, yeah.
It goes right through you like a bullet. And I was really upset when I saw that.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was going to play the way it played, like you said.
Yeah. It's really good.
My favorite, God, it's a tough one. It's between that, Jurassic Park, and this so-called last episode where the holophone was involved. There was an opera, and I love the robot devil thing.
Oh, the switching the hands.
The switching of hands. Those are my favorites. Dan Castellaneta played the robot in that.
Yeah.
He didn't know. It was great.
Hi, well, first of all, I just wanted to say it's such a thrill to meet all of you, Billy especially, because Ren and Stimpy was a huge part of my childhood.
I'm so sorry.
My question is, what other voiceover actors do you admire that are working today, and then who just do you absolutely can't stand?
Yeah, I love working with these guys. It's really great. We have some really, really talented people that we work with. Paulson.
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jim Cummings.